We're up for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, welcome, everybody. It's good to see everybody here today. Oh my God, it's so quiet.
We can change that right away.
Anyway, well, I could change that in a heartbeat, but hold on. This is the Mahoning County Commissioner Hearing Room, regular meeting number 47, Tuesday, November 22nd, 2022, slightly after 10. Public comments. Okay, seeing none. Approval of the previous minutes of board meeting number 46, Thursday, November 17, 2022, and approval of bills for payment. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy again?
Yes. Legal notice number 1, OMB grants. Anna, you on? You're up, Anna. Anna.
Hello, so sorry. Good morning. Legal notice number 1 is for OMB grants to release a legal notice to request for RFI, which is a request for information for broadband services in Mahoning County.
Okay, thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
Legal notice number 1. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve legal notices. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy again?
Yes. Journal entries number 1. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve journal entries. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy again?
Yes. Number 2, travels. A, lead. Phil? Jimmy, you want to take care of that one?
Sure. This is the HUD new grantee conference in Washington DC on December 11th through the 14th, estimated at $3,300 in its non-general fund.
Okay, thank you. Number 2, travels. A, do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve travels. Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy again?
Yes. Number 3, agreements, engineers, A, B, and C.
Morning, everybody. Good morning. Letter A is an agreement with Hill International for repairs to vehicle number 54 in the estimated amount of $1,097.42, non-general funds. Letter B is an agreement with R&R Inc. for repairs to vehicle number 43 in the estimated amount of $6,535.13, also non-general funds. And letter C is an agreement with Trickle Construction Company, DBA Warren Door. This is to install a main entrance door and a side door at the District 4 garage in the estimated amount of $5,362, also non-general funds.
Okay, thank you, Pat. D and E, lead.
I can do it. I don't see
Jimmy, do you
him.
want to?
Okay, D is for an agreement with American Pinnacle Construction Inc. for chip home repair work at 488 Elm, an amount of $6,350. This is a non-general fund expenditure. Item E, again lead, is an agreement with W&W Construction for lead hazard control, healthy homes work at 111 Manchester, an amount of $25,880. And this is again, non-general funding.
Thanks, Jimmy. Phil? 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 Hey, Phil,
Gotta wake them up.
He can't hear.
you
Oh, he
can't
said he
hear.
Oh,
Okay. All
sorry,
right.
Phil.
Sorry, Phil, you're,
Can you hear now?
No,
No.
his mic isn't on here.
his
Oh.
mic's not.
Okay.
All right, F and G, Sheriff's Department.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning,
Nancy,
Cappy.
Audrey. First one's Wadsworth Solutions. It's the company, it's our vendor that we use for our UPSs to keep our security system up in the jail. Shall something fail, they kick in to make sure the doors stay closed. So Second is a memorandum of understanding in which we are going to temporarily help out the Bureau of Criminal Investigations by putting 2 of their evidence technicians inside of our facility while they find their new home.
Okay, thank you, Kathy. Number 3, agreements A through G. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve agreements.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Number 4, change orders A, engineers. Pat?
Commissioners, letter A is change order number 1 and final with Lindy Paving for the 2021 OPWC Road and Bridge Safety Upgrade Program. The amount is $95,494.07. This is non-general funds and OPWC grant.
Okay, thank you. Number 4, change orders A. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve change orders.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Number 5, road closings. A, engineers.
Commissioner, letter A is to close Western Reserve Road between Glenwood Avenue and Market Street between November 28th and December 22nd to install sanitary sewer line.
Do you have something?
Hey, Pat, if I may,
Yes.
how's things being handled with respect to the road closure and all the businesses? Have they been reached out to try to work things out with respect to traffic flow going to and from their businesses?
There's public notices that are put out, and there's a deputy on one end and a Boardman Township Police on the other end. All travelers are encouraged to follow the detour to get to all the local businesses. There is access to them during the workday. It's next to impossible to drive through the construction zone due to safety because of the size of the equipment and the location of the pipe, but there is access to all the buildings.
Pat, can I ask a question? I don't know if this is feasible or not for some of the businesses out there. Is there any way we could put signage up there that says these businesses are open?
Unfortunately, no,
they?
we follow the ODOT standard signage methods for MOT. And again, this is a USDA project, so there are certain requirements. I think if you were to put up signs for every single business, it would control the project. But again, the travelers are encouraged to follow the detour routes.
All right, now, if a business wanted to do that on their own, are they okay to do that? Would they be allowed to put that sign up on their property?
Absolutely. They can do whatever they want on their property as long as it meets the necessary zoning requirements of the township that they're in.
Okay, thank you on that. Number 5, road closings A. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve road closings.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Number 1, resolutions additions. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve resolution additions.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Number 2, record of bids, A, sanitary. Tara, do you want to talk to us?
Sure, this is record of bids for the liquid caustic soda, 25%, 50%, and the ferric chloride drinking water grade bid.
It's
Tara,
nice-
is this your last meeting?
It is.
It's nice to see you here.
Tara, why don't you come up and talk to us? Come up to the podium.
Yeah,
Let
why
us
don't you
ask you
say
some
it?
questions.
Do you? We'll wait till after the meeting and then we'll put you on the
No,
spot.
no. We can't get her on camera if we wait till after the meeting. Tara, why is this your last meeting?
Bruce Brundage from the Garden Club. How you doing?
See, interruption.
Couple things. I was wondering,
Who's that?
I think
Lou.
Lou,
Mute him. It's okay.
Tara, where are you going?
I've decided to take another opportunity at the Youngstown City Health District, where I've spent 13 years of my career before coming to sanitary. And I've had the pleasure of working with all of you, and I appreciate everyone here for that easy transition, but this will give me a little bit more freedom outside the office and what I'm looking for.
we're not too far away, so.
No, I
just
will
walk
see
over
everyone.
there.
We can work together still.
And I did call Erin and tell her that was a bad move on
Right.
her part.
We would have put your desk out in the parking lot if you needed to move around a little more.
I've heard.
Thank you, Tara.
Well, we're
You,
really-
I think I'm next up too.
Okay,
So you gotta do the record.
all right, number
Sorry.
2, record of bids. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve record of bids.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Number 3, resolution of awards A, B, and C. Tara.
A is to award the Mahoning County Metropolitan Sewer District the air compressor replacement. This is for one, equipment and startup services at the Meander wastewater treatment plant, improvement number 539, going to Atlas Copco Compressors LLC in the amount of $324,397. This was non-general and only bidder. Letter B is the award to Mahoning County Metropolitan Sewer District Influent Bar Screen. This is for equipment and startup services, again, at Meander wastewater treatment plant, improvement number 534 to Duperon Corporation in the amount of $207,000, non-general, funded with an OPWC grant and the most responsive bid. Letter C is award the Camel wastewater treatment plant grit removal system, improvement number 522. This was a rebid to APO Horo in the amount of $2,259,000, non-general and only bid.
Okay, thank you, Tara. Number 3, record of bids, resolution of awards, sorry, A through C.
Motion to approve resolution of awards.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes. Number 4, resolutions A, commissioners O and B. Audrey,
I'll do A and B and I'll let you do C.
okay.
Item A, resolution to approve the agreements and expenditures with the following in part of the American Rescue Plan Act. Funds in the amount of $399,885, and I didn't miss it. To the
It's
probate court.
587.
No, the other one.
Oh, my God, you behave.
To probate court for the case management project. These projects are with the tire technology project, and then equipment is helping with the extract of the data. Item B is a resolution approving a road vacation for all of Stymie Road in Beaver Township.
Okay, thank you.
It's not
And-
Stymie, it's Stempley. It's.
All right, number C. I'll tell you. C, commissioners O and B, and this one I would love to read. It's a resolution to appoint an acting Mahoning County prosecutor under the Ohio Revised Code, Section 305.02, to fill the vacancy due to the anticipated retirement of Mahoning County prosecutor Paul J. Gaines on November 30th, 2022. And before I let Paul say a few words, if you would like, Paul, before we vote on this, I'd like to have you say a few words and,
You want to let them know who you're doing?
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say that, did I? And we will be appointing Attorney Gina DeGenova as our interim prosecutor. And I have to say this, Gina's worked with the prosecutor's office for many years with Paul and Lynette, has an excellent record. She has been on top of everything for our office and the commissioners, and has worked diligently with her departments, civil and criminal, with the trustees all over Mahoning County and the sheriff's department and every department in this county. She's been a part of that mission. And I must say, under their watch, we've also served the MCDD board, we served the mental health board and the children's services board, which that was a tough reorganization, but everybody in Mahoning County is represented through the Mahoning County Prosecutor's Office. So Gina, I really do appreciate you stepping up. I think you're going to be a great addition to that and following good footsteps with Paul and Lynette and your whole department. And Paul, would you like to say a few words?
I suppose that I will, because this will be my last meeting. I don't think you have another one scheduled before the 30th, do you?
No, but we could have one if you want one.
I just want to say it has been an absolute honor and a privilege and a pleasure to have served the residents and the people, obviously, of Mahoning County, to have served as your attorney, to have represented the various boards and townships that we now represent, some of whom are represented here and some are not. I can tell you, I don't know what the future holds, but I can tell you this, and I think it's no secret that I subscribe to the theory that those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it. And in light of your appointment of Attorney Gina DeGenova, I believe that she represents the future, because we cannot go backward. And she has worked with me now for 17 years. She's been a lawyer for 22 years. I believe she has the experience, the intelligence, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, the integrity to continue to operate this office honestly, efficiently, and provide the same services that we've provided in the past. So I applaud you for appointing her, and I'm very pleased with that appointment. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Do you want to say anything now? You two want to say anything?
Yeah. I'll let you
Okay.
time.
All right, we're gonna follow through with the meeting and we'll vote on everything and then we'll ask you to say a few words. Okay. EMA OMB grants.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Robin?
This is to rescind purchase order. In this case, what happened was B&C Communications, which is a vendor for Motorola, certified vendor. The paperwork was made out for them. Unfortunately, in order to take advantage of the state bid, it has to read Motorola. So we're going to rescind and then reissue. Thank you.
Thank you. E, facilities, and F. Alan?
Morning, Commissioners. C is a resolution approving the appointment of one account clerk for the department, and F is a resolution appointing the appointment of one custodian for the department.
Okay, thank you. And G, human resources.
Good
Karen?
morning, Commissioners. Audrey Nancy. This is a resolution approving agreements with Vision Benefits of America for the year 2023, which will supply our employees with a voluntary supplemental vision and dental benefits. Thank you.
Thank you. H and I. Tara?
H is a resolution authorizing the president of the board to submit applications to participate in the OPWC state capital improvement and local transportation programs and to execute contracts. I is a resolution approving one employee agreement with Mahoning County Sanitary Engineers Union.
Okay, thank you, Tara. Number 4, resolutions, A through I. Do I hear a motion?
Motion to approve resolutions.
Second?
Roll call.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Easter?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes. And that concludes the business portion of the meeting. And now we'll ask Attorney DeGenova if she'd like to say a few words.
Would. Thank you very much.
Kind of introduce your husband and your mother too.
Yes, I have dragged my family downtown today. My husband, Steve Zarotuk, and my mom, Gloria Tedesco, have been here. Thank you so much for being here, for the support you've always given me. I much appreciate it. Wow, I can say, what I want to say is thank you. Thank you, commissioners. Thank you, Paul Gaines. I've been here for a long time. I've worked in Mahoning County for 17 years. I've been a lawyer for 22 years. And I've enjoyed every minute of the work that I have done. Paul promoted me to chief assistant in 2021 and gave me the opportunity to start a management role in the prosecutor's office, overseeing daily operations with Lynette Stratford, who has essentially been my partner throughout my work here. I've looked up to her and a mentor. Paul is a mentor. For the 17 years that I've been at the prosecutor's office, I've worked in essentially every department that we have. I've represented the boards of township trustees. I've represented this board. I've represented the elected officials. I've worked hand in hand with law enforcement, particularly Jerry Green, who I've been with as his chief counsel since he assumed office in 2013. I've enjoyed all of the work that I have done. And I can tell you, I know the prosecutor's office. I know Mahoning County. And I'm honored to assume this role on December 1st. And I can tell you this, that I'm committed to upholding the high ethical standards that have been established by Paul Gaines during his 25 years in office. You know, Paul and I don't, sometimes we fight like father and daughter, you know, sometimes I want to say, come on, Dad, you know, my dad passed away many years ago, and sometimes Paul has served in that capacity because we love to bounce ideas off of each other, and I respect him immensely. As I said before, I'm honored to start this role, and I can tell you with certainty on my end, I promise that I will not let this board down, I won't let Prosecutor Gaines down, and I certainly won't let the residents of Mahoning County down. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you know, it's bittersweet when you say goodbye to one person who's done an amazing job for a lot of years. You know, Paul, I'm probably the only one that gets away with joking with you about being shot, you know, and
Only one.
and
That's okay, it happened, it's
and-
history.
and you know, that really opens the door to say, you know, a lot about the person you are and the person you have been, and you'll continue to be, about your integrity and the honor and the respect that you've brought to the position and to the county. You know, I can't say enough about how much good you've done for our valley as a whole. You know, I tried to talk Paul into running for Attorney General 100 years ago when, in a different time, you know, because he was very sought after statewide, you know, to add his value at a higher level in a time which I think he would have easily been successful. And his desire and love and passion was right here. It showed as a Youngstown cop and all the way through getting a law degree in what you've done as a prosecutor in Mahoning County. And I can tell you that as a trustee for one of the 10 largest townships in the state of Ohio, when I got elected in the 90s, we spent about $100,000 on legal fees with private attorneys to handle the law of the township. And at that time, when Paul got in, you know, it changed because he offered the prosecutor's assistance to all the townships, to the political subdivisions. And it has literally saved, you know, I can tell you, that, you know, with experience, the 14 townships in Mahoning County, a ton of money over the years, a ton of money. And, you know, you've brought nothing but good things to the county and the job you've done. And I always say the same thing to you, you know, the best attribute you have was knowing good talent and being able to bring people on board and hire people that follow the same path that you've followed. And your legal staff, I can't say enough about Gina, Nick, and Lynette, and all the people in the prosecutor's office, and Tim, and you know, and I forgot you're behind. I'm looking at Gina. I'm sorry, but yeah, all of the amazing people on your staff that have done such a job. I'll never forget, you know, the trials that we went through as a township trustee when Gina represented Austintown, you know, throughout the shutting down of Hotel California and all the different things. And let me tell you, you're not only getting an amazing attorney with Gina DeGenova and an amazing person, but don't let that 5-foot height fool you, because she is 5 feet a pit bull, you know, and many a times I have been happy to be on the same side as her, you know, when represented, you know, as a township or as a county, because they've done an amazing job collectively as a staff and as a department. And, you know, the residents of Mahoning County will be extremely well served on the interim and hopefully in the future with Gina coming on board as the new prosecutor. So I know that, you know, one thing that we tend to lose sight of, you know, when we're electing and we're appointing, we're doing things, the experience, the qualifications, the person, the integrity, the respect that is derived from those individuals means so much. You know, and as you go forward, you know, it's sad that we have tags on our names in county and local government with Ds and Rs, because none of us represent from a political standpoint. All of us represent the people that we serve and we're elected to represent. You know, so I know as a fact that the prosecutor's office has always served the people and the governments very well and will continue to under the new regime that is beginning. And when you, Paul, when you said she's the future, you know, it's definitely true. You know, we have a lot of good, experienced people. You know, that's why it was so difficult to see Tara leave, you know. And, you know, we have a lot of people that are ready to pick up where the rest of us left off, you know. So congratulations. And Paul, you know what? I have a ton of admiration for you, and God bless you. And I hope to see you out on that Harley, you know, with that 1960, what is it with the shift on it? What year is that, Mike? 58. 68, gotcha. Yeah, so,
The hand shifter.
yeah, God bless you.
On a
So,
motorcycle.
yeah. So, that's it.
Anthony?
Yeah, I think Dave summed it up. You know, Gina, congratulations to you. It is so well deserved, and it's nice to see your husband and your beautiful mom here. You should be very proud. She's worked very hard, if not extra hard. The team of attorneys that Paul Gaines, who I consider a dear friend and who I'm going to miss, and thank him for his service to not only this board, but to the residents of this community, have a team of lawyers that have been so dedicated to providing advice, wisdom to not only me, but to the rest of the county. And to the residents out there who really have no understanding what the nexus is between the county commissioner's office and the prosecutor's office, it's immense. And we cannot function without the advice of the Mahoning County Prosecutor's Office. And I will tell you this, they have always been there for us. They're in every meeting, every convoluted, complicated issues that we face every day, whether it's something, a social program that we're dealing with or funding, the prosecutor's office is there to figure it out and give us an educated opinion as to how we are or possibly would be affected by the law. And they keep everything above board for us here in Mahoning County. And I've known Gina a long time. I've watched her perform and grow in her position, as well as Lynette and Timmy and Nikki. And I've known Nikki for forever, and Mr. Gaines, just your whole office have been so beneficial to me, providing me the advice. And we've been through a lot of battles, and I'm not going to get into all that. I'm not going to repeat history, but they were always there to give me an opinion that made me change my mind or rethink our position or say yes or no. And that's invaluable to an elected official. And Paul Gaines put that team together. And these attorneys are wonderful. And I'm very proud to know that Gina, on your new future, and proud to appoint you. And I wish you all the best and look forward to continuing working with you. Thank you. And Paul Gaines, thank you for what you've done.
You know what? I think we'd be remiss if we didn't let our sheriff say a few words. Jerry? That would be a first.
I'm afraid just going on and on. I forgot what I was going to say.
Thanks, Jerry.
No, all kidding aside, everything that's been said here is spot on behalf of law enforcement especially. And I think I could speak for the chiefs and everybody that goes to our Mahoning Valley Chiefs of Police Association. Job well done. What a career. You came in at a time where this valley, this area in criminal justice, public safety needed a cleanup so badly. It's things they could write podcasts about, so to speak. But I can't thank you enough. The biggest thing to define you is honesty and integrity. you never wavered, you never gave that up during your career. Just thank you so much for an awesome, you guys have helped. You know, it's not easy when you become sheriff, you win that election and you're happy, and the second later, you're like, well, what do I do now? You gotta, it's the attorneys behind the scenes. It's the attorneys that help you civilly. Anytime our office does anything, the prosecutor's office is there making sure we're following the law and doing everything the way that we're supposed to be. Your office has been there with us every step of the way. In terms of Gina and your selection, I couldn't think of a better choice. We've had a very close sheriff's office, close working relationship with Gina. Started out, I didn't like her at all. I was on the other side of the table negotiating a contract. She represented Wellington, and and the reason why I didn't like her was how aggressive and passionate she was, and she was doing her job. Came sheriff, built that relationship with her. The girl knows what she's doing. She does a fabulous job. She's fiery, she's passionate, and she's honest. So congratulations to everybody on a great career. I can't thank you enough for what you've given to this area. And Gina, good luck to you. All the best for you. They made the right pick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Paul, for your service. I'm sure we'll see you around downtown. Probably driving that motorcycle right in front of the building.
Listen, I'm not going anywhere. I'm available. You all have my cell phone number. Please feel free to call.
Well, you're gonna be sorry you said that.
I just wanted to add one thing to what Sheriff Green said. And Gina is also tough. So I don't expect her to be intimidated as I wasn't. So I'm looking forward to watching her in her career. Hopefully, at least for the next month and a half, and we'll see what the Democratic Committee does.
Hey, Paul, one thing that, now that you have all this time on your hands, I know that you're an animal lover, taking a dog and a cat,
Oh, my
everything from the
God.
pound. We need dog walkers down at the Mahoning County Dog Pound, so you can get out in the fresh air.
He's a cat guy.
And you can take, some of those relatives of Gina, those little pit bulls out there, and take them for a walk and, and help us out, so.
I've got my hands full with my lab Maggie, so we'll see. Hopefully she'll be around for a long time.
And Steve,
Take
Gloria, God bless you.
Yep,
You know,
you'll be hearing a lot. Good luck. But you need the support
Yeah.
of the family.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see that you're in and you have all that support, Gina, from a lot of us.
Thank you. Means
Congrats.
everything to me.
Oh, congrats. You're ours. And Tara, congratulations to you as well.
Thank you.
We're not happy to see you leave, but when opportunity knocks, you must go. We
That's
understand
malarkey.
that. That's malarkey? I don't know about that. You're not too far away from us. You're right across the alleyway. So good luck to you as well. And that concludes our meeting for today. And we've already voted on the resolutions. So do I have a motion to adjourn?
motion to adjourn.
Second?
Roll call?
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes, the next meeting will be Thursday, December 1st, 2022 at 10 a.m. right here in the Commissioners' Conference Room. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We appreciate it. And good luck.